Hi, I'm Greg. I'm the winemaker at Ursa Vineyards, and we are going to talk about our 2014 Tannat. So Tannat is a grape that I started working with many years ago, and the reason I started working with it was because my wife Deborah was very interested in this varietal. Her family's from the Pyrenees, and that's where this grape hails from. This grape is also the reason that I met Bob Young, Dr. Bob Young, and this is why we work together now. So originally, we both had an interest in Tannat, and we bonded over this, and many years later down the road, we're working together at Ursa Vineyards and Bending Branch Winery, making Tannat wines. So this Tannat is a Sierra Foothills Tannat. Comes from a vineyard called Lone Meadow Vineyard, which is at about 2,500 feet of elevation, so it's one of the higher vineyards in the foothills. Produces a luscious Tannat. Very different from other Tannats that I've had, very different from Tannats from Texas or from Uruguay or even other regions in the Sierra Foothills. This is a very fruit-forward wine, and for Tannat, a very soft styled wine. So this grape, again, is one that I've spent a lot of time learning how to make this wine. The very first Tannat I ever made was absolutely undrinkable. It would still be undrinkable 20 years later. So over the years, as I said, we've learned that we've got to ferment it slowly, ferment whole berry, small fermenters to keep the fermentations from getting too hot. And we have finally, I think, are getting close, but we are still learning. That's the one fun thing about winemaking, is you're always learning. So let's open up this Tannat and see what we think. So again, you can see the deep color of this wine. It seems a lot of the wines we make are deep colored. We like the bigger styles and the fuller, richer bodied wines. So this wine has a beautiful cherry and cola nose. In fact, when it's fermenting, when the fruit's young, it smells just like cherry cola. You walk into the winery and it's like it reminds me of when I was a kid. Cherry cola was my favorite soda pops. This is my favorite wine to smell when it's fermenting because it's just wonderful. It's just cherry cola and vanilla. Bright cherry fruit. A little bit of that cola on the finish, some cocoa, a little bit of vanilla from the oak again. So this is aged again in Hungarian oak barrels, which I guess I love because I'm saying Hungarian oak a lot when I talk about our wines. But showing very nicely. Enjoy, thank you. Cheers.